What's up, everybody? You made it. We made it. Episode 50, stinking 2.
52.
Same age as David.
As David. It is
You're
our
getting up
year anniversary episode. Guys, I'm happy, proud, thankful for all of you.
That
we
is
have
amazing.
1 year, an episode a week. My kid just dropped his passy.
Amen.
You can tune into YouTube to see him. He's in my arms, squirming like a worm.
Mm-hmm.
We're so excited to do this episode. Enjoy the year episode on the Calm Down, It's Fine podcast. 1 year. Let's hear it. Woohoo!
There's like, I'll be honest.
So what are you doing on the big day, David? Getting up there, running out of fluid.
Time for an oil change.
Yep. I like how Cam, berated us before the podcast,
Yeah,
saying,
it was all nice.
saying he wanted a silent podcast.
And then Kaysen's just like...
why didn't you yell at your son?
So
Yeah.
Sunday?
Of all the people that you have in authority
Get
to
it?
yell
Stop
at.
diverting
Get it?
questions.
Sunday.
Okay.
Oh.
Sunday, he's in the back. Oh, wait. And he was like,
Oh, no.
Wait, turn on. You got it.
Sunday, he was in the back of the church, and
As
he
all
like made
Baptists
it.
do.
Good.
He made it was Sunday night. He was there Sunday morning and Sunday night.
Mm-hmm.
But Sunday night he just made like a squeak, like, eh! And Kayla or someone got up. I think his Kayla's mom got up and brought him out. And I was doing an announcement. I was like, "Yeah, get him out of here.
Get him
I said, no
outta
exceptions.
here."
That's right.
Yeah.
Put him in the nursery 3 days old."
I thought that was
Put 'em
pretty
in a-
funny,
It was funny.
given the
Anyways,
circumstance.
we are doing our 1 year episode, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you haven't liked our podcast and it's been 1 year, foolish you. Go like our podcast on Apple Podcasts. Give us 5 stars.
Yep.
Go subscribe to YouTube.
To YouTube.
Go follow us on Facebook.
Go buy a shirt.
Go to the App Store or whatever on your podcast and donate us $4.99 a month or $1 a month or buy a T-shirt in celebration of our great accomplishment. So, yeah, we're here and we're doing this.
That's right. I just noticed that this is at number 4.
Yeah, it's not. We got
This
to.
is-
It's not gonna really matter.
I know where number 4 is.
It's not gonna matter.
It's over there.
It's over there.
Okay. I
You
know.
don't like
That's
sitting on
yours.
this side of me?
That's.
We're going to switch it
I
up.
love it. It's not the right number.
So
But-
Dustin had a call, service
did.
call. So he was an hour late. Harrison, we were supposed to start at 6. It's now 8. Harrison slept in, I guess.
Is it?
Let's be real. If we got here at 6, we'd still start at 8. So we're right on time.
I don't know. Probably. Probably a little late, but. What's up? This boy's chilling. He has been
Kaysen's
wide
a
awake.
night owl.
I
You're a night owl, Kaysen.
He's
Can't
been wide awake for a long time. Just.
He's a little heavier.
look at him.
Simba.
Yeah, bud.
Look, he's already training legs. Look at those things.
No.
Get the hot sauce.
Yeah, where's the Texas Pete?
I can't take my eyes
Gets
off
in the
of that
baby's
beautiful
eyes and just,
contraption in the corner. I want to sit in it more than anything in the world.
That thing bounces up and down.
That's
Here he is.
awesome.
I'm about to dump him off because
They should make one for adults.
there he is.
I'd buy one right now.
Get him out of here.
I feel like kids these days get the best stuff. It's awesome. You know?
Anyways, we have an episode. So here's what we're doing today. We are just basically reliving our podcast, how it started.
Memory lane.
Isn't it crazy that we recorded a year ago today, our
Yeah.
first episode? That wasn't even planned. It was just accident. Remember
Yeah.
it was on Monday?
Usually when you go by, like, if you were to do something a year later, it does fall pretty close to the day you started.
Which would be yesterday because it was on Monday. Remember we got together and we're like, we're going to do a podcast. And we're just going to just came on.
The sign is haunted.
Does it take batteries?
It's got a
Maybe the
diamond.
batteries are losing their air.
It has been a year.
It's got a diamond. Anyways, we have a lot of emails to read.
Really?
Emails?
Did you get the ones I sent in? I'm
No.
just kidding. I didn't send any. They
No.
Gmail wouldn't allow it. They were
Vid
like, "Whoa,
Angel,
bud,
Vid
you
Angel
gotta."
stopped them.
They send them back. I'm like, "Nope." Vid said, "No way, buddy." Got that filter on.
Unsubscribe from Vid.
Can't really.
You can't hit
I think-
buttons or do anything with that kid.
I know. I'm really actually strapped here.
This is just,
I should have brought down like that shirt that I have. He goes in the shirt. It's a t-shirt with like a pouch on it. Like basically, I'm a kangaroo now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's not.
That
You didn't rock the onesie.
dude,
yeah.
make that
I will
for
tell you one
adults
thing.
and then put it on the podcast store.
I have a t-shirt that's a big pouch on it.
No, I meant
You know
like
he's hotter than the sun. I mean,
Really?
I am sweating so much. He's so hot.
he's training legs, bro.
He's got some strong little legs on
But
him.
look, if
Cam
you
was doing core
we start-
exercises earlier with him.
look, we start selling on the podcast
He's
store
like the medicine ball doing the abs. He's like,
Same.
adult shirts that hold another adult, and it says "Calm down, it's fine." That's dude.
I don't
sells
want any of
itself.
my clothes to hold other human beings.
Sells itself.
Yeah. That'd be pretty impressive to be able to drag another adult with you.
I can.
guess.
Listen,
on the pull-up rack.
I haven't been in the army for 7 years and no fruit.
Get
Look
your
at
chin
me.
up there.
Hey,
Get your chin up. Come on.
see this neck? I got it.
You pulled your hammy last night in softball.
I did. It hurt so bad.
Does it? Did
Yeah.
you do legs
It's
today?
better. No,
Did you guys win?
We won
the
one,
first one, the second
lost one. So
one.
You guys
What's your record?
Look,
tell you what, that team was not playing around. They scored 10 runs in one inning.
They did.
and it was like we had
The
no
mercy
error.
rule?
No, it was 12.
Isn't
It
it
was
like
12 to
15
20,
after-
but we ran out of time.
Mhm.
We had 2 innings left. We scored 6 runs in one inning, and then they literally scored.
they made it up.
It was
quick.
6 to 12, and then they scored like a ton of runs. It was
Yeah.
like, okay, or no, it was 9 to 12. I'm sorry, and they literally went from 9 to like 18.
They were
Oh,
good, and
wow.
and we
But they
fielded
were-
pretty good when they scored.
We
all
played
those
good, but they
runs.
hit like a 4-run homer. I was like, okay.
That was
And then they hit a 2-run homer in the one inning. I was like, oh. And then they hit the gap in the right center.
Yeah.
And scored 2. And then it was like, it really wasn't. They were just, they're good. Central, I don't know, Central down in Georgetown. Oh.
yeah.
I've been like telling the people on our church softball team that I'm the fastest man alive. And
Is it true?
well, none of them believed me. Mostly the young ones,
Yeah.
and they were like, "Bro, you're old. Stop. Just chill, chill, chill."
52.
52.
So I went
you
to
know.
the game. They had the new 52.
The
Billy
new
Allen,
52
the Flash.
is
That's crazy.
The old
So-
38.
Oh. It's-
What?
So I went to the game on Friday, and they were like, "Do you want to DH? You want to just bat?"
Hit.
I was like, "Sure." I was like, "I'll hit, whatever." First at bat, they walk me, and I was like, "All right, that's fine, whatever." I'm on first base, just chilling. Guy hits like a line drive up
Right.
the center, and I was like, "I'm going home." And bro, dude, I just like Speedy Gonzalez just ripped, and then they got
caught
me
it.
out at home.
Of course.
They were like, "You
You
should have
made it, of
slid,"
course.
and I was like, "I don't slide.
I don't
I'm
be-
either
be
there or I'm
doing
not.
that.
I don't slide."
Yeah.
yeah.
Tough. We're having we have we have a bunch of baseball players on our team, so we're not terrible, but
But I said
we
that.
just keep hitting up in the air. I'm doing good though. I'm 10 for 14 on the season out of 4 games.
I said that to say that I ripped around those bases and I made it to home, and
I'm
everybody
so
was
glad
like,
that you remember what the colors are.
and everybody was like,
Someone's
"Whoa,
gotta
David,
do
we
it.
didn't know you were this fast." And I was like,
I've been telling
literally
you."
been telling you guys this. I was like, "I'm not good at softball. The only thing I can do is run. That's it. I can run fast,
And I don't even like it.
and not even for a long time. The guy with the chainsaw is still gonna kill me."
Just run fast.
Yeah.
So how are we gonna do this with
Okay. Bye, kid.
All right, guys, let's filibuster.
all right, Kaysen,
Filibuster.
off to your box.
Well,
All right.
yeah, it was my last at bat, and honestly,
Shoebox.
Cam, do you think I would have made it if I didn't pull my hammy?
Cam,
I was
did
pretty
you
close.
did
What
you
do you
leave his did you leave his water bowl outside?
I want accurate information.
Yeah, no, they got a hamster feeder.
Yeah, it's like the hamster strip, you know?
hamster feeder. Just
All right, I don't know.
Yeah, outside's that way.
I'm about 98% sure I would have made it had I not pulled my hammy 3 strides before. It was like I hyperextended it. My foot landed wrong or something. And then it was like,
he was giving his farewell address with his kid, and here you are just talking about pulling your hamstring.
yeah.
It's like, yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
You're a
One of those was
kid,
more interesting
fine.
than the other. You guys figure out which.
Yeah. I don't know if you could hear it in the.
Now that he's
recording.
gone, let's play with that thing. I can't stop looking at it. It's amazing. Look at it. So futuristic.
Yeah, I was
It's
in
like,
Nashville the past weekend.
Hey guys, look what I got for free today at Milwaukee Counter Day. It's turn any shop vac into a carpet thing. Woo! $142 value free.
How'd you get it for free?
I bought 2 6-amp-hour batteries, the high output ones,
Wonder what.
and I got a free e-rebate for the 18-volt fuel hacksaw. And then because I spent enough money just buying tools, I got this for free. So I really made out like a bandit, dude.
So it's not really
what
free.
They got
This
you.
was no. I got this for. You understand?
You're like the model consumer that advertisers pitch out to.
Now, did you buy all this online or was it in store?
No, so look, I didn't spend
If you
anything.
just spend
it
this
was,
much money, we'll throw in this for free.
but it's not my money. Every time I go on call, I get money put in my tool account at work.
Oh, really?
So it's like $50 for the week or whatever, and then it stacks on top of each other. So I used my tool account to pay for this, so I didn't spend anything.
There
So I
you go.
got 2
Interesting.
Now, did you
large
get to keep the
batteries, which I
tools?
needed. Oh yeah, because it's technically my
They're
money. It's
yeah.
just we can only
And you
use the
need it
money
now.
wherever. That's right.
JG Wentworth.
JG, I was trying to think of where that came from.
877 cash now.
You know what? I feel like my voice sounds better in this microphone than that one.
Structured settlement, and I need cash now.
I was like a.
That's how we get hit with a
I wonder
copyright.
if he's like, how's JG Wentworth doing?
I don't know.
I haven't seen him in a while.
What about? I haven't seen a Stanley Steamer commercial, but I feel like there's.
Stanley
Well, not when
There's
they're
still
giving away people
cleaner.
free carpet cleaners when you
No.
spend $1,000.
Yeah.
You don't. Hey, 229.
What's on the
Look.
side of it?
It's a This is the battery.
The other question
Okay.
is,
So
why did you bring it in here?
because I wanted to rub it in someone's face,
Yeah.
but I don't think he really cares.
No. He was like, I have
we
a
could've-
kid.
Yeah.
I know, but look, I mean,
He was like, enjoy your vacuum.
Wow. Oh, it actually works. We should
Yo,
have.
how
I should
funny
have
would it
gave
be
you
if
the
it just, like-
binky. I should give you the binky. Just
Cleaned it up.
Clean it up.
like monk style.
Yeah, that way
And then
Cam-
this is the vacuum I usually clean my other vacuums with.
Fun fact. Hey, let's just point out the fact that Cam was getting so flustered the fact
Yes.
that Dustin was late.
Mm-hmm.
And then he just decided to leave in the middle of the episode
Yeah.
anyway.
Disappeared.
What a guy.
I think they're having their first postpartum argument.
That was good.
It really, really wears the family down.
Yeah, these days you just gotta just push through the thing and carry on.
Puts a lot of strain. Anyway, so
Is he talking?
we were talking. I don't know what he's doing.
Not to
He's
us.
speaking.
I don't listen to him unless it comes to him.
There was.
Go upstairs,
I was
son.
listening to the
We don't
podcast.
need that.
I was listening to the podcast, and then like we're talking about like Kayla doing her walk thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I sent it in the WhatsApp chat. I'm like, I'm pretty sure the song that was gonna be played. I paused it before because I wasn't sure if you guys want to play the song, and then you did that thing. I thought it was gonna be like "Push It" by Salt and Pepper. I thought that's what it was gonna be. So then David and I were listening to. It's like a 4-5 minute
very
song.
long song.
Yeah, I'm like, you can only
And
say like "Push It," and
It's
then
a
like, "Ooh,
long
baby,
song,
baby."
and nothing really happens in
No.
that song at all. That's it.
Hey,
That's
we're
like-
talking about my
catchy.
vacuum. I don't know if you noticed it or not. What's that on the front? Oh, it says Milwaukee. That's cool. That's funny.
Hey, we're on
Hey,
air.
I don't know what he said.
Hey.
Yeah.
Okay.
We just have to like stare.
Hey, it's not on.
When
Stop.
it goes on, we have to like just stare at the camera. Cam, you had 2 hours.
You
two.
had two.
2 actual hours of doing things.
Full hours.
If anyone wants to know, the call went well. I fixed it.
You're really ruining the
2 hours to
the
find the
first
charger
annual-
for your iPad. Here we are,
anniversary.
anniversary episode, and Cameron still hasn't figured it out.
Tune in.
so special.
Tune in next week to hear
We're
about
consistent.
Cam's second kid.
Welcome to the season finale of the
We were-
Calm Down Is Fine podcast.
Oh man.
One of us will not be getting the final rose.
Voting off. All right, let's get the tickets in now. Calls are get the
Who's
calls.
been voted
Remember
off
they
the
do, like
island?
the live number, like
Yes.
call now.
Yeah,
get
call
your-
now and then you like vote on whoever you
Yeah,
want
yeah.
out.
Yeah,
I hate all of you.
What if they all
Cam, how was we were worried about you.
busy
With wondering if you having like your first
Were you guys arguing? You guys fighting up there?
postpartum argument.
argument?
No,
No, I was looking for my charger.
no, it's not really an argument. If she wins,
It's not
like,
really
yes,
an
dear.
argument if she just yells at him and he goes, "Yes, dear."
Yes, dear.
And then walks away crying,
You
silently
would
to himself.
appreciate this, Dustin.
Yes.
Because Cam's got to work on his father figure now.
Hmm?
I was like, dude, what are you gonna? I'm gonna bring. I tend to get like the little man pouch deals
Yeah.
for when Cam goes to the gym.
Like the
And you
fanny pack thing.
Yeah, like well, the baby holder.
Carry my son
Oh.
around my waist.
Oh, that.
Just put case
Yeah.
in there. And I was saying like, I'm like, dude, he needs to go in there in the gym with him. And then Tony and I were at the gym, and you're like, what happens? You know the guys who like bounce like the barbell?
Yes. Yes.
I was like, all right, Kason, we're gonna do some reps. Just like
It's so like
bounces off the Kason.
let's just pause for 2 seconds. Think about physics.
No pain, no gain.
You're not actually doing an exercise.
You
You're
totally
just
lost the joke.
I know.
I know. I
got-
get it.
What do you do with your arm?
Look, he got so
Oh,
frustrated with the form that these people do that
Sorry.
he missed the joke entirely and was just like, "That's a pet peeve of mine."
It
I'm
is
not
a
gonna.
pet
Let's
peeve
dive
of mine.
into
I'm
this.
not gonna go over the funny factor, like the safety hazard. Let's talk about the form of some of these guys.
That kid's gonna be
Their leg
fine.
drive is not what it's supposed to be, and there's too much arch in their back.
He's
Yeah,
already-
they're not going to be lifting for long.
No, I feel like you first thing send that boy in the gym, hit the squat rack, dude.
Yeah.
Get them calves burning.
So you can pull them when you run to first base.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm still bulking. I haven't started cutting yet.
You see the
then-
picture I showed you from last year?
Yeah.
Look, same shirt. You did that intentionally?
Yep.
Let's-
I saw the
Wow.
picture and I was like, I'll just wear. I figured that would do the 1 year anniversary.
Kason.
Oh, I didn't even think about
Look at this,
that.
bro. Look.
That would have been neat to do.
Whoa.
The thing,
Wow.
You see that?
look
at how
at
much
this
it's
guy.
changed.
Look,
Yeah.
look how little cutie he is.
Hey,
Totes adorbs.
man, now.
Toad Storbs.
Hey, we should have like,
Wore the same thing.
Oh, pull another one. Oh.
I don't know. Everybody's response
I am
after you
not-
sent that into the group chat was hilarious, though.
Not a sprinter.
When you sent that, you were like, 1 year ago tomorrow, we sat down and recorded our first podcast, and Dustin's like, sold out crowd. We made millions.
How much money we got?
Yeah, we just started talking about how much money we make off the
We've just been
podcast.
Fleecing the audience.
Yeah, and I said, I can't even remember what everybody said.
No.
You have other
I-
people to wipe your mouths or whatever.
So far,
I said, I don't even wipe my mouth. I use other people's shirts.
it got funny. Quickly.
Stop it.
I'm not.
Put the train tracks on
Yeah.
hold.
I'm not gonna read everything.
No power washing mentions.
Oh, that's what I said. We're not reading that.
Harrison said, I have. All right,
see,
Harrison
so it
said,
says-
I don't wipe my own mouth at this point. And then, of course,
Yeah. What else are you gonna
what
do?
else are you going to say, right?
And then the conversation ended with a golden
I'm so
bidet.
rich. I don't even use
Golden
napkins anymore. I use other people's shirts.
As I
Harrison-
read it, a golden bidet.
bidet.
I always read it bidet.
Bite it.
Yeah.
I'm
You don't
like,
have
what's
a
a
golden-
bidet? Is that one of those things, those virtual things you can trade, you can buy, and then,
Yeah.
and then,
I have 2.3
bidet.
Oh my
man.
goodness.
I think so far, or at least I've tried. Every time David asks a question, I'll come out of hiding and then answer with "Shut up."
Yeah.
He's pretty consistent. It's really the only time he talks in the group chat.
I have
That's
a
when
hard
he's
time.
telling me
I have a
like
hard time
the-
keeping up.
You're not really like the initiator. You're more like the SWAT down anything that comes down.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Even if it's a good idea.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, we could record at 6. Shut up. Yeah, I'll be there.
first response, know your role and shut
Did
your
you see
mouth.
that reel I sent you about like the
Rock?
Christian
Yeah.
and no testimony, and the guy
was
like,
funny.
bleeps. He's like, "Oh, am I not allowed to say darn?"
No, I didn't see that. You sent it
It was,
recently?
it was on Instagram. Yeah.
All right. Well, what is your favorite episodes of the year, fellas? Favorite episodes, favorite topics?
The one that we did that one time.
53.
53. What's 53?
Second kid.
Like tomorrow's episode?
No, next week's.
When we record at 12 o'clock tonight because we just started this one. Favorite episodes, favorite stories. I think the Bigfoot for me, fellas.
Which one? The part 2?
I feel like that's probably
I
the
think
most
the most
memorable.
surprising was part 1, how well it went and how interesting
How are you
people.
gonna pick an episode that Harry wasn't here for?
You weren't here
Not
for
the first
Bigfoot
one I was there, not the second one.
Not the second one.
I said Bigfoot 1 was great.
Oh, let's go through the list real quick.
I'm still a fan of the Lost episode.
Let's go through the list real quick. We got First Try,
Ooh.
Serial Killers,
I like the one I got to say whatever I wanted to for about 12 seconds.
You said that before. Remember?
I know.
Words
Yeah,
and
just reminded
Regional
last week.
Phrases, Motorcycles, bonus episode featuring Mike Clark about gluten-free versus gluten, Traffic,
That's brother Mike Clark to you.
Jobs, Unflappables, That's Cool, McSpittle. You remember the
I like
mix-
that mix.
That
the
was that one was
McSpittle
good.
one
That
was
was
good.
funny. That was
That
good.
was really good.
That's what Aaron Riddle's story
yeah.
where
That's Embarrassing, Pets, Crazy White Churches, Chicks, Hobbies.
That was fun with Brian Green. That was
Yeah,
good.
It was
missed
good.
him.
Hobbies, church sports, sleep candy, ice maker surgery.
That was when we were.
That's when Dustin fell asleep.
He was rambling
On
about
this week's
stuff.
episode, the guys uncover a secret from episode 15. It says, from episode 15,
that no one was aware
that nobody was aware of. Although there was no main topic this week, the guys still managed to talk about a variety of interesting topics that are sure to leave you wondering why you tuned in.
Kayla was dying that episode.
Thanks for stopping by, and we hope you enjoy this week's episode of the Calm Down It's Fine podcast.
We got volcanoes.
That's a pretty good description. Who writes those?
Volcanoes, Bigfoot,
The genius.
quotes.
Let's see. Volcanoes was a good one, actually.
Ooh,
'Cause
burning
Volcanoes
questions
was probably one of our best
researched.
and my wife
only
made us notes on that.
research. Burning questions was fun.
That was fun.
I enjoyed burning questions.
That was good.
We just skipped
Not
over
in the
Bigfoot.
moment.
Oh,
I
burning
learned
questions.
that. I learned that day. Cam's more of a man than me.
Yeah.
I had to take it. Like
Well,
a
we
man.
all knew that, but you.
No, I didn't want to admit
The
it.
verdict was out.
I think that
Yeah.
was a good episode.
That was
We
fun.
should do it again, but
No.
obviously get hotter chips.
We have ice cream and a cake. We have a cake celebrating our 1 year.
Do it.
My wife got it made. Yeah.
Spoiled it.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
So much for the surprise.
No, no.
She told me there was a snack in the fridge or freezer, but that was all I knew.
He's lying. Look at his face,
Okay.
filled with sin.
Okay.
Where's those sinning dogs?
For the Dustin, I brought
Yep.
along the ride all those who were with us. So I brought Remy.
Oh,
Amen.
oh, the little
Pound sand.
the little
Little boy.
pound sand.
Pound
What was
sand.
that one
That was
about?
the episode where Cameron got upset. He was upset about something.
Yeah.
And he was basically
Oh,
telling
yeah.
all the haters of the podcast
Yes.
to get in your vehicle if you can afford to have one.
Tried
And
this.
Drive
drive
yourself
off
down to the beach
And
go to
and-
where the homeless people sleep and just punch the ground.
punch the sand
Because
right
that's
in your
all
face.
you're good for.
Face punching sand. Wow.
Pre-worship.
Pound sand.
Solid joke coming from Harry.
That was
Pre-worship.
good.
Yes,
that was
great.
that was high tier comedy.
Which took off
Yeah. People are still asking
People-
for drinks.
for pre-worship.
I know. I think about it on the reg.
Russia.
That was
What
funny.
did we go into on Russia?
Collusion. No, we just.
Harry came up with a bunch of one-liners.
On this episode,
randomly.
the guys kicked down the door immediately, jumping into what some might call the millstone ministry discussion. Oh, that was about what was that? Throwing
No, suicide, like
I
offending
don't know.
kids, like suicide.
Is this where we
Yeah.
talk about
Maybe.
Brittany Griner?
Yeah, you'll want to thank Harrison for sharing a story that will leave you laughing.
This was when
That will
Harry
leave you
almost got
laughing
arrested.
and the guys wondering what's in the drawers.
in
Wondering what's in the
Oh.
drawers. The topic is on Russia. And yes, Dustin brings
That
out
was
top
the
secret
paint-
documents
that
from
was
his
the
army
paint
days.
story.
You're gonna laugh at this one. Enjoy the episode.
When I
Oh,
sat in the
yeah,
paint,
yeah, yeah.
I was painting
the
a
paint story.
Halloween. Yeah. What's in the
That's-
drawers?
it's the-
Yes.
Yeah, it was the paint.
The paint story. The DMV.
I don't
Are these
remember.
the
Look,
same?
You guys, look,
They're the
24
same one.
Halloween. I thought this was the best description. Halloween.
Cam missed it.
Don't trick or treat.
Don't trick or treat. That's all the description is.
Is that it?
That's it. That's the only one we haven't written out.
I
Like
enjoyed that one.
and then DMV.
Yeah.
I think we should stop and read these descriptions because it revitalizes like what it was.
Yeah.
Hallmark.
I think you should do
What-
whatever you
hold
want to
up.
in your own
What
house.
mean ye by these descriptions?
Thanksgiving.
I should
You can-
screencast this to the upstairs TV because they're my wife and
That would be
that would be funny.
so hilarious.
and I could just pull up like,
That would be funny.
oh, that's funny.
You could
And
get
then-
on Freeform and start adding a bunch of random stuff.
Yeah, so just like put it on there, and I'll text your iPad like,
Yeah,
can you tell your wife to like,
calm down.
yeah, calm down.
All right, this is episode the DMV. This week on the CETA podcast, the guys recorded their longest episode yet. What was that? 2 hours?
An
2
hour.
hours, 12 minutes.
I don't
You're
know. Mine just says
welcome.
completed.
Everyone agrees
Hey.
that Harrison is a thick boy.
Three C's.
Boy.
Thick
He
thick
got them
boy.
thick
And asked him to
knees.
share a secret to Massive Arms. I guess that was his typo. Why are cuss words cuss
No,
words?
thick is with 3
Asked
C's.
Cam. This week was never fully this was never fully answered. The main topic was on the DMV, so if you're in need of patience, this episode might help you with that. Enjoy the show. Yes.
So the
Not gonna
rating
read the
says
hashtags.
clean.
thick boy.
It doesn't say super clean. So we're obviously
Hallmark.
not
Hallmark.
up to standard.
This is when Harry was over in Jerusalem.
This is when he started. Yeah.
Jerusalem.
On this
First one
episode
I
of
missed.
See the Podcast, the guys mourn the loss of Harrison, as this is the first episode that anyone has missed.
We played taps in the beginning of the episode.
26. That's pretty
Emails
impressive.
are read, stories are told, Hallmark is mocked. You get the gist. Enjoy the episode of the Calm Down It's Fine podcast.
That was the halfway mark.
So I'm
And
not gonna lie. A lot of these descriptions are on point. Reading back,
Thanksgiving. That was
I
the
write
first.
these Sunday night after everything. Just like David, you ran like 3 or 4. I actually liked it when you were doing it because I got lazy. I'm like, oh, David, you just want to do it?
Like the video, I would start uploading. I would start uploading the video to YouTube, and I would text Cameron. I'd go, "Hey, video's uploading. You can just throw the description in when you want." And he would text me like, "Oh, just go ahead and do it."
It's like something you can do it. It's like a 20-minute process.
And then the following week, he goes, "Man, you did so good last week. Do it again." I'm starting to see a pattern here.
You can tell the writing difference. Like I could point out his writing and my writing.
You wake up in the morning, you see the description. Oh, that was good.
Thanksgiving. Here we go. On this week's episode, this is 27.
This was the first episode that went up on YouTube.
Yes. On this week's episode of the Seed of Podcast, Harrison is back with the guys from this pilgrimage to Jerusalem. On that note, Harry shares the stories and adventures from this trip. From his trip, you're not going to want to miss those. Thanksgiving is the topic, and the guys share their favorite traditions, along with their favorite food and dessert of the season. Happy Thanksgiving and happy Black Friday. Enjoy episode 27 of the podcast. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that was a good episode. Will you marry me? Everyone hoped. Hey, speaking of.
Still haven't got an answer back.
Will you marry me?
Will you marry me? On this
That's
episode, the guys discuss the Juggernaut cards that dad seemed to have in every category of life. The best shot the guys have ever made was discussed along with detailed story of Dustin's assassination of Bin Laden.
Amen.
Florida Man, the only remaining segment the guys do brings us at 28. We were done doing segments.
Wait, what?
I said at Florida Man, the only remaining segment the guys do brings us into the topic of the week and the name of this episode. Will you marry me? Enjoy this episode of the Seed of Podcast. Yeah, that was David. Me and you just told our stories basically. Yeah.
Baptist Burka, which is a solid title, but I can't remember what we were talking about.
29. Here we go. On this week's episode, the guys start by researching. See that?
Oh,
bye.
Dumb.
I was doing that way too late.
Wow, you are
researching and discussing
stupid.
church history. Before you think that's super spiritual, you should probably listen to the episode first. The guys read through comments, and one in particular leaves them pretty much speechless. Biblical modesty and standards are the main topic, sort of.
I think we were talking about the suit with the hood.
Is that where
that
it
was
started?
right after youth rally. That was after youth rally.
What were we talking about? A Baptist Burka.
The socially acceptable suit with the hood.
because you looked up.
We were raining. It was Dustin and I were raining in the.
Yeah, and we looked up the you looked up modest.
I remember
modest church dresses or something like that, and it just showed us pictures of Amish girls.
It was funny.
Yeah. And then Be More Better. You remember that one? In this historic episode of the Calm Down It's Fine podcast, the guys celebrate their 30th episode. Starting out, the guys discuss Dustin's dressing habits and encourage him to be more better.
I don't like how my own saying was used against me. It's not
His
fair.
style choices. Cam plays old music scores from nostalgic Disney movies, and we're sorry. And we're sorry for that. Although Harrison wasn't able to make this episode, we're hoping our female listeners will still give us a listen.
Seriously.
The greatest announcement of all is the guys have released their first line of merch, the Calm Down's Fine t-shirt, available at seedofmerch.com. Guys, we've come so far.
When did Harrison announce he was with woman?
I was gone during this
December
one.
11th.
Because there was delay, because I just asked Ruth.
To be your beau?
To love you.
Will you love me?
Yeah. Can you help me find purpose?
Let's just skip all the other crap.
Right now we're at 2 I missed.
I think Be More Better Kaz sat in.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, because I think that's the episode where in the beginning of the episode I did it was like an Old Yeller intro to the movie, and it was just like Cameron, David, Kazzy. Like I was just went through the whole thing.
No, it was Homeward Bound.
That's what we're talking about. Homeward Bound.
Yeah.
And then I did the intro.
That movie made me really scared to ever encounter a porcupine.
It's beautiful.
Yes, because Chance got whacked.
It's like, not me, Sonny.
All right. All right, here we go.
Dumb Laws.
This is Dumb Laws.
That was actually
31.
Dumb Laws was a lot of fun.
Good episode.
That was fun. There's
this week's episode is a treat for all who listen. Work clothes is the first topic discussed by the four working men. I guess that's us.
Yep.
Followed by the greatest performance of Oh Holy Night and Looking for a City. You are welcome. This topic is Dumb Laws. You're going to laugh. Even though Harrison has forsaken us, enjoy the episode of the Calm Down It's Fine podcast.
About 3.
I love how that one episode I was gone for 10 minutes in the beginning and Harrison's throwing the most shade about not being faithful.
What, today?
No, remember when I missed the first 10 minutes and you're like, Yeah, faithfulness hard to find.
Oh, man.
Merry Christmas.
I'm keeping
You
track.
talking
of
about when
these.
your truck broke down?
I'm at 3 right now.
Merry Christmas to
Yeah.
all. This is 32. Merry Christmas to all of our faithful, unflappable, amazing listeners. Not because of December 25th, but because Harrison is back.
Hey.
Enjoy the banter, enjoy the stories, enjoy the stupidity, and enjoy the day after Christmas with us on this week's edition.
Which
That's
is
good.
Boxing Day, Canadian
That's
Boxing
solid.
Day.
Wow.
That's
that
good
was
writing.
The day
How-
after the day after Christmas, Canadian Boxing Day.
And then 2022,
How are we
brand new
already at
year.
half a year? Almost.
Happy New Year. On this episode, Cam, David, and Dustin. There you gone again.
Hey, look at that.
Harry,
4.
Dustin take on the first episode of the year by discussing New Year's resolutions and whether or not dinosaurs are real. David, that's coming up this year.
David, you idiot.
We are
I'm a
excited about the
Warriors
year to
fan.
come.
I
We're
can't
thankful you
count
are
any
here to enjoy
higher.
it with us. Thank you for the support. That was a brand new year. Christmas recap. Is Harrison back? On this week's episode, the whole crew is back together.
Heyo.
Hey.
The guys exchange their presents between each other, and a couple of gifts
34,
will leave you
dude.
scratching your head. Cam reads backed up emails and responds to questions asked by various listeners. Harrison gets made fun of for his super cringe public love life.
Amen.
Oh yeah, I remember that. That was so
Nicky roasting
funny.
His super cringe public love life.
Amen.
Love life. And the guys discuss what they got for Christmas and recap the holiday season. That's good. 34. And then technology. This technology was so bad. This is the one we lost half the video on. You're going to love this
yeah.
episode.
Which
This-
is ironic.
yeah.
On the episode about technology is the
Technology.
episode
It
where
died.
our technology doesn't work.
This week,
Yeah.
the guys start off by... Someone else read this.
It's from your wife.
You're going to love episode 35. This week, the guys start off by discussing the best way they have found to take notes and prepare messages. The WNBA is a point of discussion, and together we find out that the WNBA is actually a charity, and it's a failing charity.
We've made fun of the WNBA twice.
I think it's dumb.
I think we gotta do it
The
every
main
episode.
topic is technology, and though all the guys are not very techy, they still manage to create an interesting conversation. Enjoy this episode of the Content is Fine
35. You'll shoot your eye out. 36.
You'll shoot your eye
Harrison,
out.
go ahead.
Welcome to this week episode of Seed of Podcast. The guys get off too early by discussing pyramid schemes and why you should invest with your friends. Florida Man with Harry and conspiracy theory trivia with Dustin made an appearance for the first time this year. Pastor Ed Schweitzer
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
made a special appearance to the show and is the first guest of 2023. Enjoy this episode called That's My Bad Brothers.
Got it.
T-shirts, video CDs, merch.
Was that during Revival?
Yes.
Is that-
Brands. We're almost done. Oh, stop.
Hey, don't do that.
Playing the episode.
David, hit it.
What's wrong with you?
I'm
On
sorry,
this
Brent.
week's episode, a new segment is introduced where Dustin reads a portion of How to Talk to Your Cats About Gun Control.
We did that once.
We did that one time.
Yeah. Do you want to read it again?
We always start off so ambitious.
We did that one time.
New segment.
Everyone should read this book. Apparently not us, though.
I'll bring it back. No one will read.
If you
The
do it
guys-
once, it's a recurring.
The guys explore different Bible versions. Oh, yeah. The Hawaiian Pigeon Bible.
That was so much fun.
Which I
show.
still read from time to time. Like I'll be like reading my
Dude,
Bible and
so
I go,
great.
I need to check this out.
Why?
The
real
episode
one, for
topic is
sure.
on brands, and the guys discuss what their favorite brands are. Enjoy this episode.
My favorite brand is
Breakdowns.
seedofmerch.com.
Welcome to the episode. Welcome to episode 38 of the Calm Down It's Fine podcast. On this week's episode, the guys are, for the first time without Dustin.
Better
Ooh,
get your
sad.
one. Get your
Even
get your
without the
fingers
dirt
up.
Put your
farmer.
put your
Dustin,
finger up,
put your finger
Dustin.
up. Get your count.
Got 4 and 1.
Even without the dirt farmer, the guys put together a great episode that you're going to love. Cameron shows off his foul sounds,
Nah.
Whoa, Cason had foul sounds earlier.
Yeah.
and everyone is in awe of his amazing talents. David has never had a good homemade pizza, so don't invite him over for pizza night.
Sad.
We all learned that pepper spray doesn't exactly work on all people groups. Same. Remember?
Wait a
Thanks,
minute.
person in your church.
I remember that.
Yeah,
We had a lot of issues
was
with
the-
that.
it was the
Yeah.
guy-
not at the border.
It
Not
was
at
the guy
border.
at the gun at the concealed carry class. He's like, I heard pepper spray doesn't work on Spanish people.
Yeah.
And we're all like, what?
Yeah.
He was so. He came with a bright yellow vest on
Yep.
in the class.
Natural pepper tolerance.
Yeah, that's why they eat them jalapenos.
Yep.
The main topics on breakdowns, and the guys share their stories about breaking down while driving in the car. Enjoy the episode. All right, that's Love Lifted Me.
The Valentine's episode where we talked nothing about Valentine's.
Not at all. Go ahead,
Talk
Dustin.
about wrestling.
In this week's episode, the guys give their Super Bowl predictions
And
as
I
well
know for
as
a
how
fact
many
that
cars.
Dustin was not here for this one.
I
0%.
wasn't. They think
Charger.
it will be burned up in Philly.
don't know.
DeMar
I gotta
Hamlin is
find it.
dead. That's all we will say about that. going into this episode, the topic was supposed to be on the overrated holiday of Valentine's Day. As you will find out, that doesn't happen.
It's like
Rather, the discussion quickly turned into the NFL being rigged and the highest paying sport in the world, boxing. Enjoy the episode. Calm down. It's fine. T-shirts available. I didn't finish.
Bigfoot 2.0.
Bigfoot. Harrison was not here for this
episode. Is one of the episode 40 is one of the best episodes yet. We're excited to you. We're excited to. Okay, that's a typo.
That's 5, Harry.
We are so excited for you to hear. I'm an idiot. Well, there haven't been many. I mean, I haven't really checked them when I'm writing them. We are so excited for you to hear from Evangelist Terrence Calvin on this week's episode. It's been requested. We heard you. Here's episode 2 on Bigfoot. Enjoy the episode.
Now, here's the caveat. So now we have to discuss this one. Yes. Episode 41, technically, Dustin and Harry weren't on this episode.
Hey, that's
they should
a
both be counted, though, because it's not their fault. We recorded 4 hours.
It's not their fault? It's not their fault?
No.
I stuck around.
They didn't know until they left. David, me and you were sitting there alone.
I know. I cried a little bit.
I did cry.
That's when...
It's all gone. You're not going to believe this episode. The best way to find out what happened is tune in and listen. Enjoy the episode.
Technically, we have the Lost episode.
Yeah.
One of our greatest episodes. Probably my favorite episode.
That was my favorite
wrong
episode.
number.
It was my favorite
episode.
That
was fun. 42?
Yeah, dude. It was the funniest episode.
On this week's episode of the Calm Down Spine podcast, Cam, David, and Dustin listen to a church special that will warm your hearts. That was good. What?
I don't remember. Oh, was that when that came when that debuted?
The guys made another attempt to call a listener, creating arguably the greatest segment ever on the podcast. Emails were read, questions were answered, jokes were made. Enjoy the podcast.
Let's call Brenda back.
That's where
Brenda,
whatever her name is.
It's Annie like the orphan.
Annie. That's where we asked the social worker if she could beat up children.
Yeah. I honestly like zombie apocalypse.
Let's ask her if she's listened to the podcast since then and how she feels about these kids.
Has she left a comment?
No, she hasn't.
She said she was going to listen, though.
I need to try and reach out to her again, but I don't know which number it is.
We need to get that girl saved.
Yeah. I don't know if listening to our podcast will do that. Episode 43.
We leave the gospel drop.
On this week's episode of the Calm Down Spine podcast, the guys are all back together. They get to work right away. But where was episode? Was someone gone in episode 42?
Sorry.
Did you skip over 42?
No, that was wrong number. Were you there, Harry?
No, I'm at
He
6.
was not there for 42.
Yeah,
you
weren't
6.
there for.
He's at 6 missed episodes.
You weren't even there for the phone call.
No.
That's what missing means. Yeah.
Shut up, Harry.
That's what
the guys are back together. They get to work right away by making a call to a half orphan, and that was Wade, and engage a discussion that you won't want to miss. What would you do in the zombie apocalypse? The guys answer the question and give their battle strategy on how to survive. I like that episode. Also, remember the Spanish Puerto Rican, like the Mexican Puerto Rican battle thing or whatever?
Yeah.
So I talked to some girls from Woodlawn Baptist Church who were Spanish, and I don't remember that was the whole
which
thing.
Brand of Spanish?
I don't remember where they're from, which Spanish country, but they were loving it, and they were like basically ragging on me for not knowing that, like, oh, you don't even know why, blah blah blah, and I'm like, all right, well, explain whatever you want to me, and they're sitting there like, and I'm sitting there listening, I'm like, you guys sound pretty racist. I said,
well, they're allowed to be. They're not white.
Yeah. I'm like, you guys sound pretty racist. And we might have to call them in and them explain. Because they said they would. Like, they'll explain the whole thing. I'm like, all right, but again, I'm just sitting here listening. I'm listening to you.
I'm not saying any of those
I love everyone. I'm saying I love them all.
Yeah.
I was like, you're the ones who's saying no, dog.
We need to get a pigmented person on this joint.
Yeah.
They can say whatever we want.
We can
Pigmented person. Did your
oh my gosh.
Did your iPad die?
No, a pigmented person.
Yeah. Or a pygmy person.
A pigmented pygmy person.
Ooh.
That's a PPP.
I think, aren't the pygmies pigmented? Like, they're from Africa.
They are, yeah. No, Paul.
There's no...
Social drinkers.
They're from...
That's the episode where we,
right, I think.
We discussed drinking alcohol.
Oh, your iPad died?
I literally have to find my cord because
Go find a Cam.
we have to read the emails.
Hey.
Go find it. We'll finish out this stuff here.
Hey. Get your woman.
Episode 45 was on iguana meat.
That was fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
We could
Lord,
go back
help
and do
Cam
that one.
find his Is that like the typical charge, or is that the new one they had? Oh my goodness, Apple, making life so difficult.
Animal attacks.
Wait, they have a new one?
Yeah.
What?
What are you talking? Oh, you're talking about the USB-C?
Mm-hmm.
Is that? Are they all switching to that now?
Lord help.
Just the
Cam to
iPads,
find it.
not the phones.
I was
What
like,
a
that's
scam
kinda
that.
Episode 46 was on animal attacks. Those both of the animal attack episodes were solid episodes.
Mm-hmm. Should we be waiting for Cam to have his experience in this?
No.
Just end it.
No, he missed the beginning of the
End the
one
Stars
episode.
Lane.
Yeah.
Yeah, imagine missing the same episode twice. It's like, I mean, I missed 6 episodes so far.
But they were spread out.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I want to see what my final grade is. I'm going to divide and I'll get my
Easter. Were you there for Easter?
my letter grade. I don't know. You have to read it.
I think you were there for Easter. Let's see. You've made it this far. Oh. If you made it this far, you know that the guys probably planned this episode while it was being recorded. Expect intriguing dialogue, listener emails, a brief history of Easter.
I was there for that.
You were here for this. So I remember I brought the we talked about candy.
Mm-hmm.
Animal Attacks Part 2. You were definitely there for that.
Mm-hmm.
College. We were all there for that.
Mm-hmm.
Stores. We were all there for that.
Yep.
Superpowers.
Yes.
So you missed 6.
No, because I missed the last one too.
51 points. That doesn't count though.
So I missed 6.5.
6.5.
So out of what, 52?
I've only missed the one, right?
52.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. That's so gross.
This is my new favorite episode.
We've hit a new.
That's gonna be a clip right there.
We've hit a new. I love how all of us just silently like.
5.
I was trying to figure out what happened.
Already like one of those, like I literally found that in the car.
That's a good place to keep it. Get a good stack of them. You could
I don't know why I can't find this.
just find it.
0.5 divided by 52.
Where is the last place?
Oh,
that
here's
it-
the first. Here's
you
the first
had it.
description. Here's the first description I read.
What?
I wrote.
wrote.
Animal Attacks Part 2. You've made it to episode 48 of the Calm Down Is Fine podcast.
Mm-hmm.
If you listened to episode 46 and thought, man, I wish those guys kept talking about dangerous animals, then you're in luck.
You're in luck.
Because we're about to bless your ears with more of it.
With more of them things.
Sit back and listen to the guys answer some of your emails and then prove without a shadow of a doubt that we would survive an attack from just about any animal you throw at us.
You should have picked up the diaper and then squished it in your
Yeah.
hand. They're like,
Oh.
how about that, Cam? And then rubbing the couch.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I don't think it would have been worth it either way.
Oh, here's the
Yeah.
other one. Here's the other one I wrote. In episode 49 of the podcast, you'll hear the 3 smartest guys you know, and David, talk about weightlifting, the best dunk compilation they've ever seen, TikTok being banned, and why college is a trap. Did the fellas go to college? Does Cameron think the government is all powerful? Can Harry do the gritty? Will Dustin stay awake? Find all these answers
that
and
the
more.
description? That
Yeah,
might be
that's
one
the
of the best
description I
ones.
wrote.
I think a lot of those were no's.
Yeah.
Bow, bow. So, what was your favorite moment of the podcast, if you can remember one? We just went through all the episodes. What was your favorite episode?
I do think Animal Attacks was fun.
Animal Attacks were both
That was
solid
good.
episodes.
Terrence Calvin, that was fun when he came on. I'm like,
Blew our minds.
whew, man,
Blew your minds.
I want to go out there.
What do you think
Yeah.
is one of the funniest things that's happened?
It was definitely the funniest thing
funny-
was the lost episode.
The funniest episode is
was
hands
that-
down.
Yeah,
the
like,
lost
without a
episode.
shadow of doubt, that was it.
I think I cried from laughing
I
so
think a lot of
hard.
people. I was crying.
Like
we had a good time.
It
That
was
one,
really good.
it was like a solid hour of just. I'm talking like my face hurt from laughing so hard.
it was comedic
We're
gold.
literally talking about like beating up children.
I'm talking in
gruesome
like
manners
in
for like
minute detail,
Oh my
bro.
gosh.
Like
literally.
I gave my entire battle
grabbing-
strategy.
like, grabbing hair, face like
I
no,
laid
the
out
best
the
part-
playbook for fighting
the
children.
best part was when we were talking about the 12-year-olds, and then Harry comes to the realization and be like, "Wait, these are random children." He's like, "So it's mixed. Like some of them are going to be girls," and we were like, "Yeah." He goes, Oh, I'm grabbing a pigtail and I'm just
Dude,
Look,
this face like this curbs like smash.
bro. That was
Yeah, a lot of it was such a good episode
hey,
that the world
Harry,
never
how was
knew.
your weekend? It was good. It was just curb stomping 12-year-old girls. You know,
And the fact that Cameron was like, I don't think you guys could do it. And we were just like, no, this is how we do it. And
Yeah.
That was by far the best episode.
it was so fun. Like, it pains me to think that episode was lost.
this coffee table's pretty cool.
Because
Sorry,
that episode was hands down the funniest episode we've done.
that was hilarious.
It was,
Um,
oh man. And then the other,
it's the ones where we go off tangent and just run with them.
right.
Like I like the McSpittle.
McSpittle was funny.
Pre-worship.
Mhm.
You find it? What's that in your hand?
Chargers.
You just need a USB-C charger, and then you'll be good.
Right, but I don't have the head. I'm missing the head.
Well, go.
Like you have to have that to
So
have these just laying around everywhere.
Well,
He's-
get it.
You don't have them laying around everywhere. You got 3 of them in your hand right now.
the iPad's gonna be dead.
That's a silly man.
Oh,
Did you find it?
rejoice.
Is it like a baby one? It's gotta have.
I can't hear you. You sounded clapping.
Also, another one of the funniest things that happened was when we started the episode without Cam, and we
Yep.
didn't realize that we didn't plug the sound in properly. And then also, Harrison was like half sitting in the frame.
It worked out great.
We were like, we could
Yeah.
do this without Cam.
Yeah, we did. We pretty much did it.
Yeah.
We did. We were about 95% of the way there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're
You like it?
5% off of being one whole cam. That's
Seriously.
pretty good numbers.
Basically, we proved that we don't really need him.
Yeah.
What are you doing? That's perfectly long enough.
Where's the big extension cord Dustin used to bring in?
Huh?
The power box thing. You don't have a power strip anywhere?
Oh, the thing I brought in the one time.
Just totally out of frame.
That's good.
Cam, you already missed 2 times this episode. Just go miss this another time and find a power
Can
strip.
that thing wirelessly charge or is that a no-no?
I don't know.
That'd be pretty neat.
Speaking of missing
Oh my, Cam, it's literally the year anniversary. I mean, go find it. I'm obviously going to still talk bad about you the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Speaking of missing episodes,
Speaking of that idiot,
I was so concerned, right? Because obviously last week all of us were busy.
Mhm.
Like Cameron's wife was having a baby.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was getting ready to leave for my anniversary.
Mm.
You,
I just didn't want to be here. There was, I'm sure. I didn't have enough time to think of a good excuse.
But as it was our anniversary episode was coming up, and literally all 4 of us were busy,
Mhm.
and we were
Yeah.
trying to figure out the dates that we could actually record, and I was concerned because I was like, dude, I went all year, I didn't miss. I wasn't like I didn't miss nothing.
Give me that perfect attendance award.
And now I'm gonna miss the important one, like that year anniversary episode. So, we're sitting there, and I'm concerned. I was like, dude, I can't lose this. I can't miss this episode. I can't miss this episode. I can't miss this episode. So then I just shoot the suggestion out there,
Leave the door open.
why don't we just why don't we just
give him a mic, toss it under the door.
Oh, okay. All right. Here's a little behind the scenes for those of you who are listening.
For those
or
of you-
watching. So, on one of the episodes, I forget which episode it is.
I don't know his passcode. What's his wife's salvation date?
That was
What's her spiritual birthday?
I think that's what it is, right?
Um,
Oh no, that's Ruth's password. Never mind. Might be their wedding anniversary.
so here's some behind the scenes for those of you guys who listen and watch. On one of the episodes, I forget which episode it is. Dustin leaves the episode because he has to use the restroom, and we are sitting here
Mm-hmm.
and we're talking while Dustin's in there. We're filling in the air and
Yeah.
stuff like that. And
I'm back. Calm down. It's
we
fine.
all stopped talking, and at the perfect moment where we stopped talking,
I did it.
Dustin just rips one in the bathroom,
That's right.
and we start laughing.
Planned.
We start laughing,
You
and
guys finish these?
yeah, And then I go back to edit the video, and sure as day you can hear it. And I'm like, oh, I'm leaving that in. I'm leaving that in.
That's what happens.
Wouldn't leave the song in from yesterday.
I don't.
Last week?
Yeah.
I've been thinking about that all day yesterday. I stopped thinking about it today. I was like, well, we'll see what happens.
What?
The song, like, what happened there?
The song? It got cut. I'll tell
Did
you
you hear
why.
what happened? What we did, Dustin?
Oh, yeah. Did you hear what I put in there?
No,
You
I
said,
haven't got there yet.
Sorry, we can't play that.
Watch. Here's what.
Yeah, he goes, we're gonna play it,
goes,
and then
"Here it
I
is."
just cut in.
It's like at 28.
Yeah, we're not gonna play that.
It's wonderful, but that's a lot of pressure.
Dude, babies are like, it's so much.
Okay.
Did you say it just like that?
Bathroom.
It's
So
still
I'm like,
weird.
It always freaks me out.
Tuesday. So she was done. Cracks and crevices.
Curiosity.
The first time I ever met
That's a good
That
topic.
pretty much sums up
It is
our
cool.
podcast.
Here we go.
like I've like held my hand far enough away I can get. It's amazing.
Oh no, it's back here. So it's worth listening to again. I've never been in the hospital with any other baby.
He noticed that he didn't drop him, so he dropped. He wrote that
When
down.
it's like when you know what you got to grunt.
It's before this.
Yeah.
This is-
So
I've heard it.
have you?
Oh, you heard it?
No. I don't think.
He
I don't
said
know.
the
I
song. He
know.
said
it
the
is.
whole song, the whole version on the
Yeah,
radio.
so
I have no
in his
idea
truck.
what the song is about.
My
So
point is,
if it's
I don't know what it's about either, but I just made a video just to send to the family just because I thought it was funny. Let me try to get it connected here real quick.
And did they all roast you?
No, everyone laughed.
Fast forward a little bit.
No, yeah.
Is it going to be on the next Man Razy CD?
No.
However, you did post a picture of Kaysen
This is
wearing the
riveting.
CDF onesie.
I did. You should have. People are gonna
And
forget they're listening to that
my wife-
podcast of a
this is so
podcast.
funny. My
Yeah,
wife-
yeah.
Bro, this is like
Read
podcast
close
inception. Yeah.
Yeah.
The picture and was like the
I'm trying to
first
figure out where
C
it's
diff
at.
baby, and
I
her
took it right
friend
after that.
texted her and was like, Nick.
We really stall for time on a lot of things. It's like, let's get to the point, dude.
Got the dictionary definition from Google.
Special limited edition release,
Here you go.
$4.99.
My wife's
Yeah.
walking.
Ah, turn this on.
He's already the oldest man here.
Yep.
My wife walking.
I bet I know what song you're gonna pick right now.
Build up.
Here it
to
is.
this.
Yeah,
All right.
go.
Finally.
We will not be playing that, so enjoy this instead.
Man,
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
that was a rough 30 seconds to get to there.
That was funny.
Yes. All right. Well, that's good. My wife is gonna do cake.
What?
She's
Did you
gonna
not
get
listen to anything you said about
There's a
the
cake.
I heard the
1
cake.
year anniversary?
Yeah. I told you.
I know. Was she doing it now?
I guess. All
She
right.
can balance the baby and cake too.
Bro, she's a pro. She's a pro.
Biblical
mom.
duties.
You're using cake
Don't
as a verb?
conflict.
Yeah, we're using cake as a verb. That's
Oh,
Dude,
that was the other
I-
thing. I was gonna text in the group chat. Cameron's like, "There's no food. There's gonna be snacks, but there's not gonna be any food." I was gonna text in there and be like, "Come on, bro. Your wife has one baby. She stops cooking dinner for everybody."
Seriously.
stops cooking dinner for us.
She's not even pregnant anymore.
Yeah.
So what's all the fuss about?
Yeah, goodness.
That's so funny.
Like, how hard can it be?
The worst
Yeah,
of your
it's
troubles are behind
She's
you.
like, it's like what? 10 pounds lighter?
That was funny.
Like, goodness.
The worst of your troubles are behind.
Yeah. Seriously.
All right, you guys want to read some emails from the fans?
Smooth sailing ahead. If we have to.
If we have to.
Yeah. Do you have any good
Talk
ones?
about what.
Did
what
anyone chastise me for anything?
No, it's these are the 1 year.
It was a good week.
Is everybody telling us
When's
happy
the last
birthday?
time you listened to an episode, Dustin?
Not this week.
Last week for about 20 minutes.
Why? Why don't you listen to them? Seriously, have you? How many episodes?
I
do you
just
think you've
get
listened to
busy.
in full?
I've listened to a decent amount. Do you want me to go through and count them all?
No.
Okay.
You listen to other stuff. Why don't you listen to
Are you
yourself?
about to go through and
I
count
don't.
them anyway?
I haven't
Do you
listened
get
to.
depressed?
I haven't. No, I
You
haven't.
get sad.
No.
Go to
Do you listen to
BetterHelp.com.
yourself and go, "I'm stupid"?
The last one I listened to 20 minutes of Superpowers, and then before that I listened to College, and then before that I listened to Iguana Meat, and then
Wow.
before
Skipping
that
back.
Social
Iguana Meat. Did you guys
Drinkers, Wrong Number,
review that episode?
Bigfoot, Love
We
Lifted
kind
Me.
of started skimming through stuff.
Yeah.
It's so
Because,
it's
you know,
really like
it's more
every
of something more
fourth
fresh.
episode I tune in. I'll get better.
When you got it, you got it. It doesn't
Fair.
matter.
That's like you showing up. Every 4 episodes.
Yeah.
Get your charger, Cameron. All right, here we go. Of course, Hannah Fancart was our first email we ever got. So this is fitting. I asked if you listened because on the beginning of the last few episodes we put, hey,
Can you turn it sideways?
hey, please send in your praises of us.
Is that a
There we
gift
go.
emoji or what is
It
that?
says, warning, this email will most likely be the longest email from me so far. Happy 1 year of being unflappable. I honestly don't know if I could pick one specific favorite part of the podcast from the past year. There have been too many memorable moments to narrow it down. Episode 10, that's embarrassing. And episode 20, I can't remember back that far, even though we just read them. Burning questions definitely had me laughing out loud a lot. Then again, most of the episodes tend to have that effect. When David broke out in song throughout Just Living Life, is definitely a memorable moment as well as the Sprite challenge. Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about the
yeah.
Sprite challenge.
I did. That was
painful.
I don't want to talk about that.
Who won that?
I didn't
Who
bother.
won
You
that?
did.
It
Who
was
won
you.
that?
You did.
You did.
I was close second.
My son has a lot to live up to.
Yep.
You know? I'm just joking.
Just high
Son, you're gonna have to
Hey,
learn.
babe. Doesn't my son have so much to live up to? Burping?
Yeah.
Huh? Hot food challenge and the burping challenge?
Kayla, congrats on not being pregnant.
Yeah, you did it.
Congrats on finishing your race.
Yep.
You've kept the course.
It's just smooth
you
sailing.
finished the course.
Henceforth.
All
there's-
right. Throughout Just Living Life is definitely a memorable moment as well as a Sprite challenge. It was also super cool being able to talk to you guys as a listener, call in on episode 46, Animal Attacks. Way to plug your own episode, Hannah.
Ooh.
Golly.
She thinks she's famous now.
Get on with it.
Man. This isn't about you.
These don't
about
even.
It's about us.
Then she says, these don't even scratch the surface of all the hilarious and memorable things from the past year of episodes. But I do want to say I truly appreciate and enjoy the content. Why don't you support the shit then?
It's not enough, Hannah.
You put out I appreciate the content you put out faithfully on a weekly basis. You telling me you can't afford $1.99 a month, Hannah?
Yeah. I'm a veteran.
What?
I'm just plugging that in there.
I'm
trying to run the
just messing
big guilt route.
The episode you put out faithfully on a weekly basis. With all the negativity and perverseness that is in the world today, it's refreshing to have clean, uplifting Christian content to listen to, and content I know will make me laugh, but also at times challenge me in my faith.
And like
Wow.
the
I didn't know we did that.
Wow.
The loosest sense of all those words.
We challenged her in her faith because she's like, there can't
Yeah.
really.
I was like, that said clean.
This kid.
I'm like, uplifting,
And
Christian.
challenge me to be a better Christian. Listening to the podcast has become one of the best parts of my Monday, and I truly am grateful for all the time and effort you all put in to make this podcast happen. I think I can speak for the entire CDF community when I say thank you for your service.
Thank you for your support.
I
Yep.
think
So
her
as-
Mondays must be
We
really
didn't
terrible.
You're unflappable.
We didn't jump. We didn't throw this out there when we started the episode because Cameron decided he wanted to I have a stinking Easter egg hunt in his house during the episode. He's searching for stuff all over. But
Seriously.
the reason we started this podcast was because Cameron and I were talking about how we like comedy podcasts, but you can't find a clean one anywhere.
Yeah.
Well,
So
You can find ones that are clean,
So
but some of the
Cameron-
content's still kind of like Tim Hawkins. Sometimes they get on a binge about like different music and
yeah, different things. So,
drinking and stuff.
so Cameron texted me back. It was like Cameron basically texted me back and was like, "Why don't we create the thing that we want?"
Yep.
yeah. No,
So-
it was literally, I'm listening to the Tim Hawkins podcast, and I'm like, they're talking about, they're playing all this music,
Yep.
and they're talking about social drinking, and I'm like, I can't even refer, and the kids in my youth group are like, what
Yeah.
podcast you listen to? I listen to Unashamed by Duck Dynasty. I'm like, is that the only podcast that's
I mean, even though we talk
I
about
do. I
social
like-
drinking and
Yeah.
My point
expletive
is-
songs we can't play on the radio.
Yeah.
my point is like, let's just,
Yeah.
we can do what these
That's
guys
why
are doing.
Other people are doing it though.
Yeah.
So
We're just
yeah, that's
making
how I
fun of
started. So I'm thankful that it's making you laugh, Hannah.
I'm curious as to how we're testing her faith.
Yeah,
We're challenging
we had
her.
some things on there.
We
Look,
had the one
Hannah
the one
Fenkar,
time.
and then
Track
next
one.
Hannah White.
We're challenging her
Hey,
faith.
hey, let's have the Hannahs fight each other
Yeah.
and see which one wins.
Hannah White.
Yeah.
We pulling
Yeah.
a lot of Hannahs here. All right, Hey guys, my name is Hannah, and I've been listening since episode 1.
Ooh.
Wow. I'm originally from Kentucky, but currently live in Hickory, North Carolina, where I teach 2nd grade.
Wait, didn't the other Hannah work at a school too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're all
Secretary.
Hannahs are all teachers.
We have
this is weird.
a corner on the Christian school teacher,
influencing those of influencing
we have a corner on
young
this on
minds.
that market.
So what's the C. diff demographic? It's school teachers named Hannah.
Yep.
Your children are indirectly affected by us. You're
Yeah.
welcome.
Yeah, your witty and plithy comebacks to your children come from us.
Has she emailed before?
No, I don't think so.
No.
Maybe
No.
once. I don't know. I currently live in North Carolina, where I teach 2nd grade. I was introduced to the podcast when you first started via Instagram. The Clark family and the Manarazis are some of my favorite singers, so I follow several of them on social media.
Bars low.
I am a big fan and love what you all do. Each episode is hilarious, and the unplanned, off-the-cuff way you all search for your chargers. I'm just joking.
What are you talking about?
The cuff way.
right there.
Yeah, look. The off cuff, the way you do it makes it even better. I love the long episodes and also enjoy the video aspects of the podcast. Y'all have added. Y'all, you're a teacher. I'm just joking.
What?
Some of my favorite episodes have been Crazy White Churches, Pre-Worship, Dumb Laws, and College. I forget research. Did we went over
Just
Crazy
dumb
White Churches?
state
It was
laws.
just very at the beginning, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't remember going over that one. That's where the guy jumped in the baptismal. Yeah. My
that
thoughts.
church is
Oh, she has a
weird.
comment to make about college. My thoughts behind the college episode. I totally agree that college is not for everyone. However, I did attend Bible college, received my BA in
Better bleep
elementary
that.
education, and am finishing my 5th year of teaching. I also did you get a husband though, Hannah? If you didn't, it was a waste. I am joking. We're all out of hosts here. Maybe my son. If you want to wait for 20 years,
That's weird.
Hannah.
You selling your son off already?
I'm just saying, like, that's the only one available left on the podcast. So
For
now,
now.
now she's listening because she's a fan.
Wait.
Unless Dustin breaks up. All right, here we go.
Why are we talking about that?
Because you always act weird, Sauce.
I don't like thinking about it.
All right. She might be married. I have no idea. But she was just talking about college, Bible college, and that's really the only reason you go to Bible college, to find a husband or wife. I'm joking.
That's what Pastor Clark said.
Yep.
He's like, the only thing I'd do if I was in Bible college is to find a wife. Some of you gotta. Well, it's like put a saddle on that filly.
On that filly. Rope that filly. All right. I also learned so much
That
more.
is so funny.
She's talking about
It's like
college.
you can read the Bible at home.
Yeah, you can. You have cake for us? Is it cut? Oh,
It's amazing.
Here, just run over here and put it in front of the camera. Just pop it in front of the camera. Just you don't have to show yourself. Just ready.
Happy birthday to us.
Oh, look at that!
Whoa.
Don't
Look at
drop
that.
it, sweetie.
Lord,
Don't drop
help
it.
that not to fall.
Oh man.
Yay!
just
That
laying
was
in
cut
your
it, babe.
We just eat off the chair.
All right. Let me finish this email.
Finish it.
The friends I made and opportunities I was given during those years of my life are the things the Lord used to shape me.
No.
Not so easy
the
now.
person that
Wow.
I am today. So is it expensive? Yes, it is for everyone. No. But it could completely change your life for the better. Absolutely.
I'm moving the screen
Thanks
up and
for
down.
all that you guys do. It's encouraging. Oh my goodness, to know that there
I
are
can't do
still
it.
those from our generation that love the Lord and His Word.
How'd you do that?
Well, now I can't read the extra end
Yeah.
part.
A true call
by
mark.
Draft
Hannah White.
saved.
Thank you, Hannah.
I was pretty impressed with that one.
Hannah the sequel.
Thanks for all you guys do. It's encouraging that there are still those from our generation that love the Lord and His Word. Amen.
From our generation.
All right,
Are we of
here
the
we go.
same generation?
Not
Wow,
you,
here we
you're
go.
52.
Not. I mean, 52 is.
Brooklyn Sherry.
Nice
Hey
little fumble
guys,
there.
this is the first podcast I've listened to consistently, and it set the bar high.
I wonder if the video,
Hey.
my eyes are going up and down. Like here's them as
I was just scrolling up and down for that email. It's impossible to pick a favorite episode or podcast, but I love how
Liar.
you guys interact with your listeners and emails and do the call-ins. Ooh, we forgot to do those.
Oh.
Called in 3.
Colin.
You guys are all
Call
hilarious, and I
another.
love all you guys. Oh, it's sweet. It's crazy it's been a full year, but I hope y'all keep going. Congratulations, David and Cam, on not missing an episode.
Hey-o.
Your faithful listener from day one.
I don't think mine should count because I was doing the government's work.
Yeah, I don't think my one should count either.
You're like 12. You
7. I should,
fell in
6.5,
love and jumped off the ship.
6.5.
We're like, I don't want this anymore.
No.
Thank you.
You got
Pat-
cake?
Yo, is that ice cream cake?
That's
Are
ice
you
cream cake.
kidding me?
Happy
Cue up the song for Kayla's video.
You did not create me.
Did he tell you why?
Thank you, Kayla. This is amazing.
And he didn't hear it. He's like, I don't understand it. But then he played
round
it
of applause for your wife.
He literally goes, David, I didn't hear it. I still don't hear it. We play it immediately.
He's like, yeah.
I just didn't want to hear it. Didn't want to hear it.
Lord, bless the cake. Bless the years to come.
Yep.
Amen.
All right, here we go. Brody Knox. Episode 22 is the best episode I've ever heard. I would like to submit this as my favorite episode. Pre-worship had me laughing so hard. IDK about you guys, but that was the best. Cam is still the best no matter what. It's because I donated $10 to him.
That's true.
Yeah.
Cam's over here buying fans.
Man,
Brody.
All right, Dustin, this one's for you. Here we go. Hit it.
Oh my god.
Oh, somebody.
You're coming. All right. Whoa! Don't do that. T-diff is also no.
Oh my dummy.
From Lily Brown. It says happy now. Is this a shark girl?
No.
No. This is the one we're trying to set up with that thing. I finally gave in and bought a shirt after the 50th podcast.
I still haven't signed it because she sent this when my wife was having.
No. Well, she doesn't need it now.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
How about you open your thing?
All right, here we go.
But I was pressured into doing so every time David shouted, buy a shirt. LOL. There's a lot of emojis in this. But seriously, I did feel it was time I supported you guys because you all give me a lot of laughs. And it's nice to know there are other people out there who believe the same way I choose to believe and live. That's right. You can also fight children if you want.
Yeah, I don't know if we want to be associated with her.
Well,
She bought a shirt.
so thanks for...
And she's supporting us for $4.99 a month.
I don't want to associate. Open it. Turn that disrespectful thing.
Turn off low power mode.
Turn off low power mode. You little...
Dude, it's at 8%. You're fine.
What's happening?
I don't know. It was fun.
Turn off the batteries.
Yeah, we want to see it. We're going to go by faith and see what percentage we're at.
I can't read that. All right. All right. That's a lot of other people. Same way to choose blue. So thanks for all you do and say. Laughing emoji. It can sometimes help me to have a better day/week when the drive to work is filled with belly laughing and coughing. That sounds dangerous. Maybe you should listen to a worse or badder.
Is she suggesting our podcast gives COVID?
I don't want to talk to her anymore. Also, I think my favorite moment from the podcast was definitely episode #50. Mostly the first 15 to 18 minutes. LOL. Y'all might be funnier without Camp. Oh, no. I don't know how that.
Well, you're gonna love this episode.
I don't believe that's correct. Anywho, congratulations on 1 year of all the Cam animal sounds and granny cackles. David learning to edit, Harry sniffling and grammar correcting. David saying really good. Dustin saying good things and no bad language. Amen.
She said,
nope.
Funnier without Cam, and also congratulations of 1 year of Cam animal sounds and granny cackles. Yeah. I think she's salty with me for saying she should be with Jacob Shoemake. Remember she said in that email, was like, no.
She didn't do anything like negative about David.
Look, I don't know Jacob.
She's also salty because she goes Harry sniffling and grammar correcting.
No, that's grammar correcting.
Lily, I don't know. I've never seen Jacob Shoemake, but I know he's in HVAC, and I know that if he was into you, you would die for him. And I haven't even seen him.
What are we talking about?
I don't know.
We're matchmaking here.
They go to like the same church, and when I said they should be together because she's one of the Shoemake's friends, and the Shoemakes both bought shirts.
One of the
Shoemakes. It's a brother and sister, and she's friends with the sister. And then she said something about she slammed him in an email. We read one of his emails.
She said she was gonna fight him, right?
And I was like, you like him? Yeah.
Yeah. And he does HVAC. You said,
yeah. He likes DeWalt. He can't afford Milwaukee.
She bought a shirt, so she's cool.
And she supports us.
Yeah, she said.
I'm sorry, I'm teasing Lily.
She also gave us the definition of what C. diff is, which we were aware of. This was brought to our attention in like the first 2 episodes of the podcast, but C. diff is a germ
Right.
that causes diarrhea.
And
While we're
And
eating ice cream cake.
Colitis.
Yep.
Which is an inflammation of the colon. So we were aware of that. Thank you for and that's actually why we
500,000
embraced C. diff even more.
Yeah.
Was because it's
all.
kind of a metaphor of what this podcast
Yeah,
is.
it is.
this
Yeah, it is.
so far has been the highlight of my day.
Yeah, it's been pretty wonderful.
Praise God. What?
All right. Oh, this is Mike Hamrick, finally a man. Hey guys, first off, loving the podcast. The Beast Feast camp at Cam's church. The Beast Feast Cam's church hat was a ton of fun. Glad I went. Now I have to agree with Seth on an episode about the Flatwoods Monster, since it is local monster for me. Definitely think you guys should do more episodes of that stuff. Love you guys. Keep up the good work. My phone number is, and then he gives his phone number.
6 3
Yes,
Two.
his grandson. Grandson.
0
All right, here we go. Did we do this?
4. A
read
cheese'em.
a cheese'em.
A cheese'em.
Cheese,
read this
bless
one.
you.
Thank you.
All right, here's my boy again. I just want to say, Brody Knox sent it again. I just want to say, you guys have been so funny throughout the last year. It's insane. I love you guys, not in the gay way.
Yes!
Anywho, Stan Flappable, thank you for your service. I love Cam. So, there's that.
Brody,
Turn the,
word of advice: if you ever have to
I like it.
clarify
No, I
that
like
what
it.
you're saying is not
Good.
gay,
Good.
maybe you should, you know,
That's a man.
Hey, Brody,
about what
take
you
us
say.
off your email list for your Boy Scouts, whatever. I get emailed all the time now to support his thing.
No, I don't want to.
All right, go ahead,
you
Michael.
suckered
I mean,
in.
David.
Michael. That's Michael.
hello, Unflappable 4. And all the comrades out there. This has been an incredible journey that you guys have blessed our ear holes with.
Good.
Who's making that sound of?
Is it me?
It was
I'm
probably
not,
David.
I'm not doing anything.
Oh, it was me.
You always think it's me.
No, I'm looking around.
Shout out to Seth Hayes, the coolest Delawarean kid that exists, for slapping me in the face with this podcast. Maybe that expression will stick.
Yeah.
He gave Seth a lot of credit right there.
Hey, introduce it to him at camp.
I've truly enjoyed every Monday hearing you guys talk about taking out 12-year-olds
In
Fighting-
fights. In fights.
Yeah.
fighting
Not trying to do the millstone ministry.
No.
fighting
That's what that review was of the other one.
truly enjoyed Monday hearing you guys talk about taking out 12-year-olds fighting for your lives against the invasion of ants and teaching us to gritty for Jesus.
I thought it was D's. Is it?
on this
That was funny.
You're welcome.
on this podcast, Harrison found love.
Yes.
Cameron got a child.
Yes.
Amen.
David was forgotten.
Who?
Wow.
Who?
Hey, David.
although he shouldn't be. Brooklyn and Austin Sherry. David is my favorite.
And parentheses.
And Dustin got married.
Yeah.
Spoiler.
Wait, spoilers.
Oh, should we bring that question up then?
Seriously though, I couldn't imagine a better year without you guys in it. Thank you for your service. P.S.
We
You
have a
can pay me
special
later
guest.
for the nice things I said about you guys. Stay unflappable. And here's to another year.
Here's to another.
Awesome.
Thank you
Another-
for your support.
Thank you for your
You
time.
didn't see the PS. There was a PS there.
What was it? Go back to the thing.
Yeah.
P.S.
Oh, no.
I did read that.
He read it. He read
Oh.
Yeah, I did
All right,
read that.
Harry, read it.
Oh, boy.
Guys, the sound, it's really annoying. Like, they're going to hate it. Seriously, just try not.
Hey, they've stuck it through a year, and
Yeah.
they're sending us emails about thanking them for a wonderful year.
Yeah.
They
So
can deal with
let's
it.
just keep doing what we're doing.
We love it. Here's to the next year.
Hey, I'm starting a slide whistle band.
All right.
Get to practice.
It's like a didgeridoo, right?
Yeah.
Slide whistle band.
Anyway. Oh, boy,
You-
Austin.
wait, where's my phone?
I'm so sorry, David, had to read my email. And yes,
Slide
David,
whistles.
this is Austin Sherry. The reason I had such bad grammar and spelling was that I had so many things going on in my head that I wanted to say, but I didn't want to make it 1 billion years long. So I just said some random stuff and prayed for the best and for it not to sound stupid and then sent it.
Pray harder.
I'm also glad that Cam explained that it was me, or you guys wouldn't have gotten the one funny thing that was meant to be funny.
Very true.
But I'm glad you guys got a good laugh out of all of my bad grammar and spelling in my email. Period. Unflappable. Period.
Yes, I'm one of the original listeners. P.S.
This is my email.
Okay, well, read it.
This is my email.
P period S period. Yes, I'm one of the original listeners. Period. P period S period. P period S period. I didn't have something correct in my grammar multiple times. Period.
Amen.
You're such the worst email reader of all time.
Hey, on a better note, do you guys want professional grade slide whistles or like regular ones?
Just regular.
All right. What? Okay, fine.
Do we have?
Here we go.
Can we get
25 for a good
Dustin, this is you.
one. Huh?
This is yours.
Happy first anniversary. I don't know you. Elizabeth Payton. Hey, guys. Just wanted to say congrats on 1 year.
Thank you.
Woo. If I wrote about all my favorite moments, it would truly be the longest email ever. So you're lazy. So I will just say thanks for all the laughs and the greater than, mostly useless, less than info. And since Dustin wasn't around last time,
pointing in.
yeah.
Mostly uses info.
Since Dustin wasn't around last time, I tried to call a truce via email. So this is the shark one.
This is the person that you roasted for.
This is the girl from
Ellie.
Ellie.
And then she
Ellie,
disappeared.
This is
your
Ellie?
arch nemesis from Bama.
Yeah,
This
she
is-
disappeared. We called the hotline.
We didn't read her email.
I didn't know her name was Elizabeth.
Threw
I thought
her
it was
face on
Ellie.
the carton of milk
Ellie.
because we thought
Right.
she was gone.
Is everyone named Peyton around here?
Actually.
I can't figure it out. They're all just
Oh, you weren't around when you did that, and you probably didn't listen to it either.
to what?
Yeah, you
The
missed a lot.
podcast
People were
about-
talking about you.
We were saying, hey,
Somewhere
you
in
know,
there, someone said something nice about you. I bet you listen now.
Yeah.
How hard
Oh,
is
I've
it?
got to go find that.
Please
hard is it to
consider
get
this
people to
olive
commit to
branch,
being here?
Dustin. You better tell him, Cam, you are a most faithful comrade, Ellie. Well, that's kind. Everyone's saying they're the most faithful or the first whatever. So we need to have them all.
highest bidder subscriber can get the title.
That or what if we come up with
Like
like
a
a
Patreon.
What if we
I don't
came
think
up?
you really get to say you're our most faithful listener if you A, haven't bought a shirt, which I don't know if she did, or B, don't support us monthly.
Yeah, or C.
I don't see a good review anywhere either.
Every time I think of Alabama,
Pit our
Ellie.
followers against each other.
every time I think of Alabama, the first place that pops in my mind is Ladonia. So it's kind of ruined for me. That place is nuts.
I'll think of Dothan.
No,
Here we go.
Ladonia gets rural out there.
All right. A lot has happened. This is Seth Hayes. A lot has happened in my life in direct connection to this podcast. I gained mediocre fame as the guy who looks like a pilot and that dude with the Timberlands. Yeah, because he was on our episode. He was on one time, remember? I've been ridiculed for my use of performance-enhancing substances. Well, nobody in this universe knows that, though.
Nope.
Yeah, that's another life we live at church. This is a kid who just takes creatine daily
For fun.
for fun and just takes it.
Yeah.
I think
I make a line.
Was he like bloated, bro? Is he just like
He's trying to get
he's
blown
trying.
up.
But
He's trying to find him a wife.
his brain isn't comprehending the fact that he's only 15, so it's not going to do anything.
My question is like if you just take creatine but you're not working out, are you just
He is
gonna look like
working
a
out.
body
You're not-
float that's been floating in the river?
You're not
for a
gonna.
month?
Creatine's not gonna. Creatine's not gonna make you fat. It's just
Son,
gonna
where'd your
make you
kidney-
look like fuller.
Son,
'cause
where'd your
it's-
kidneys go?
It's just water.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You're just gonna look like a body that's been like floating in the river.
It could be. He'd get all shrimp, like
Just
shrimp, like the shrimply arm hand fingers. You know, when
You're
they're
talking
all.
about the
shrivelly.
bloating, not
Yeah.
the like raisin
Talking about
hands.
the bloating because water weight, right?
Yeah, I understand it. But what about both?
Man, I
Okay.
don't.
What
know
if you
how
just
can-
start
A
leaking?
bloated raisin.
Like someone sticks you
It's a
with the
grape.
look, if we were to go to
A
Seth's
prune.
right now, put a tap in them, all this water would just flow out. Just like a
gross?
river.
Huh.
Like one big pimple.
It's just kill more kids. All right. This podcast not
Well, he's
only helped me
15.
decide to buy a motorcycle all the way back in episode 4, it also made me lose weight and even cured my ignorance.
Made you lose
Okay,
weight?
I
I
look forward
wouldn't.
to another year supporting you fellas. Well, do you support us?
Really make a difference.
Number one, Seth lost a lot of weight way
Dude,
before
Disney
this.
emailed us.
Two.
Hi, I'm Abdul from India.
I want to say that. Dude, we have our listener from
I
India.
have been in the SEO field for 15 years.
I get these all the time.
You can tell
I've
this
gone
is a
through your
legit
s-
email.
I've gone through your site and realized that despite having a great design,
True.
but your whole website
No,
ranking,
but your website
but-
ranking not good.
but your website ranking not good for all search engines, Google, AOL, Yahoo, and
No
Bing.
one uses AOL.
Do you want more targeted visitors to your website?
Yes.
Yeah.
We can place your website on Google's first
page.
Yahoo, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram, Pinterest, etc. May I send you a quote? If interested, thank you.
So Abdul, I appreciate you emailing
Yeah,
in.
thanks
but
for listening.
really.
No.
Thank you for your support.
Thank you for.
Did he say
your-
like what his favorite episode was?
He didn't.
No, he didn't.
Him and like Vid are kind of like I appreciate them emailing.
It's nice
They're
that
not
the
really
email.
contributing. It's more like
No.
hey, we're here, but not giving
It's
us
always
material.
about them. It's like me,
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Like this has to be a two-way street relationship.
Brooklyn
And don't
Sherry
get me
said,
wrong.
"Hey, again, I forgot to mention in my last email that I had a question for you guys. What's your definition of a country person or a city
Location.
Yep.
Where you're raised, where
Nah,
you're raised, where
you
you're
can-
raised.
You can take the person out of the streets, but you can't take the streets out of the person.
Throw up a gang sign.
I don't know what's happening.
It's cliche.
Yeah, Harry's saying it's hard for a gangster out here.
Greenwood's just not the right speed.
Harry's saying, listen,
Are we gonna answer it or is that it?
Another one.
That's where you're raised.
This is good.
yeah, like I feel like if
Hi,
totally-
Jihan. Are you planning a new website redesign? Do you have any
we have
upgrades?
options.
Yeah.
We have
All these people
options.
emailing.
Jihan.
They're really trying to help us become better.
Yeah. We get a lot of these. Let's see what else we got.
You should link them to like their subscription. Like,
Look,
hey, if you
all the
subscribe.
bills we get for monthly.
Yeah, I don't like this. This guy keeps spamming us like Shopify.
Yeah.
All right. Do we have any YouTube? We'll do that next episode.
Huh?
So yeah, dude, here we are.
It's been a
Here,
year.
it's been one.
It's been
What are,
a long journey.
Goals you'd like to accomplish this year,
but
Cam?
I have been
This year, not
Um,
2023. Like we're fiscal year of CDIF.
Oof.
The fiscal year is kind of putting a little.
Let's see. By this time next year, I think I'll have another kid. I'm just joking.
That's what I've been saying this whole time.
Will not happen.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
2 kids before Dustin gets married. That's wild.
It's crazy. It's wild.
Speaking of that, do you have anything to say, Harry? What do you got?
Oh, so we're at hour 23.
Everyone already knows because you posted.
Yeah,
by this
everyone knows
point.
it's posted. So when this comes out, I will have
Locked up.
proposed. Proposed to Ruth.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
when she said
Wow.
no, how long did it take you to convince her to change her mind?
So I said,
How'd
no,
that
she
12 and a
said-
half minutes?
She said no. I'm like, well, here's to another year at the podcast. I guess locked in, boys.
Hey, this thing has changed your life.
your boy's back.
Not missing an episode.
He's gonna come back and record next, like twice as jacked. And be like, what
Pull up
happened?
that emailer list.
He's gonna
Who
be
do we
taking.
have in there?
He's just gonna be munching creatine
Yep.
with Seth.
I'm gonna take like a temporary leave of absence.
Yep.
Go on a hiatus. somewhere.
Testosterone's just gonna be leaking out of his skin. He's gonna be like, what is going on?
Yeah. So
He's gonna be
proposed.
crying pre-worship.
That's so good.
It's just gonna be every time I come here to the podcast, like I'm just emotional wreck in the car.
Yep.
And I just take pre-worship to try to hype myself up. Like, all right, guys, here we are. Let's do this.
Harry starts every
And then just
episode out.
crash.
The episode stops being like episode 56, the same age as David. To Harry's like, this is my reason to live.
This
We're
is my
done.
lifeline.
Can we record another one, guys? We
Yeah.
agree tonight?
Hey, we don't all have to leave, right?
We record 3 tonight, Harry. You realize we can't record like the next 3 weeks. No.
No, we will.
fine.
Let's start releasing episodes twice a week.
Exactly. So yeah,
How are you gonna do it?
proposed. Well, it's
Or how
already
did you
done.
do
How
it?
did I
My
do
bad.
Ruth has a baby shower had a baby shower on Friday, and
It's a little bit of the cart before the horse.
yeah, so surprise.
Wonderful, Dustin. David.
Missed it.
Wonderful.
Not
Wonderful.
for me, not for my baby.
Wonderful.
Oof. That would not be Baptist approved. Yeah.
I see why it's moving so fast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I understand.
Let's play a cover up.
We start dating in December.
Yeah.
That tracks.
Shotgun wedding. So, all right. So, the baby shower.
Yeah, she has a baby shower. So she thinks I'm coming up Memorial Day.
You
As
getting
far as
married,
weekend.
a month or two.
What?
You getting married in a month.
No, this comes out.
Joke.
We did it on Sunday.
It's a joke. Talking about
So-
baby shower, get married in a month. You know.
So, you're heading up there to
Yeah,
surprise
yeah,
her.
heading up there. She thinks I'm coming a week later. She'll be at the shower, the church, all that fun stuff, and then I'll be at her house getting stuff set up for proposing.
Oh yeah, you wanted to know if I had lights.
Lights. Well, I have lights because you didn't respond. But
Did you buy them?
yeah, they already bought. They're Lord willing have arrived, and none of them are broken, and everything went as planned. And then Lord willing, she said yes.
Amen.
And then Saturday were photos on the beach. Yeah.
Staging it.
With the dog, her dog, and I had like a bandana on her dog. It said she says yes.
You already have all this.
Yeah.
Are you still gonna have a photo shoot if she says no? Do you have a second bandana?
It'll be
Just
so
like-
her mom says no matter what happens, I have to take the dog. So just be me and the dog. The dog all like
You
happy.
bought her a dog?
No, she has a dog. But like her mom's trying to get rid of the dog. So she's like, the deal is no matter what happens.
Yeah.
I
So
take
whether
the
they get
dog.
married or not,
You're
Harrison has
stuck
to
with
take
this
the dog.
memory forever
It's gonna be
of
a
the woman
weird-
who rejected you.
It's gonna be a weird joint custody
That's really
situation.
good. That's a weird memento.
It's like the dog on the weekends.
It's like, how does this?
I'll just
We were
bring the
just
dog.
dating, and now I have to take her dog.
So if it says a no, then I'll have the dog on the beach, and it'll be me crying, the dog like doing happy dog faces. Just me looking out into the water and like wondering like, don't do it, Harrison.
You just haven't seen this thing where the guy
pictures-
just walks out into the water.
Pictures,
and
it's
just-
like like steady pictures, and each picture is Harry's getting further and further into the water.
Yeah, lower and lower and lower.
The dog's just sitting on the beach watching him.
Yep.
Those are the funniest memes. It's just over something that's not a big deal. There's like, I'm done.
It's just gone.
And then yeah,
So that's exciting, man.
yeah, pretty exciting.
Congratulations, man.
Thank
It's
you.
awesome.
Yeah. Woo woo.
I have found the
Exciting.
one whom my heart desires or long for.
Yeah.
Attaboy.
So-
I hope she's right for you.
Yeah, Ruth
Oh,
Hope said yes. Yeah, 'cause if
Cameron-
not, this would be a weird.
Cameron attributes all of this to the podcast.
absolutely.
He said
I
your,
do.
your
You
life
can't
fell
deny
into
it.
order.
You can't deny it.
Yeah.
She doesn't deny it either. I'm like Ruth. Shoot straight here.
She said radio host was on
You-
her list of
you
things she looked
looked.
for.
You listen to the podcast. Of course, they saw each
saved
other
in
before.
radio host,
Mhm.
Yeah.
They saw each other.
But then she'd listen.
She obviously had eyes for him, and he had eyes for her. I mean, whatever. They're both whatever. Ugly people, but I'm just joking. Okay, here I go again. Now I have to say, Ruth's not ugly. Just like last
when
week.
Nikki, the episode, like when Nikki's like, oh, like, and you all were like, oh no, you didn't call her ugly. Nikki, Cam definitely did call you ugly. Without a shadow of a doubt.
Stop, Harry. Stop.
Like, oh no, I'm like,
Whenever
It
that
was
happened,
plain
I
as
was not
day.
on Earth because I
that
don't
was like
remember.
just like a sign. It says like on air, like
No.
Nikki, you're ugly.
Did I also call
Quote
Ruth
Cam.
ugly?
yeah,
just now?
Just
Yeah.
I have to
now.
go listen back to it. I
About
don't remember. but you
15
probably
seconds
did,
ago.
yeah.
Everyone's ugly. All right, except my
Wow.
child. Everyone
And your
good now?
wife?
We good?
What about your wife?
She's ugly too.
What?
Everyone. So
Gay.
no one can be mad now. I cover my bases. I'm just joking. My wife's beautiful.
I don't like this
No,
game.
but yeah. So she listened. I know she listened to the podcast, and she got eyes for him. Then she reached out.
No, did she? and made a covenant and made a covenant with Harry.
That's inner thigh.
I only got engaged, sicko.
Watch the YouTube. I
they only got
grabbed Harry's
engaged,
inner thigh.
I said we only got engaged, sicko.
So wait, did she start listening because Harry was on the podcast?
Definitely.
Definitely.
I
Yeah.
don't know. Maybe. Well, let's find out. Special guest.
Well, I'm going to ask her, was your first episode that you listened to after you were talking? If she says no, podcast was the reason.
Oh.
Not God.
We need to.
That's the whole reason.
we need an answer to this
Not
question.
God, the pod.
These are the questions that
No.
need to be answered.
Pod God.
Yeah,
God.
I'm going to tell people after, Philly taking a lot of L's this year, that Philly's finally going to get a trophy and a ring.
Oh, there we go.
That's
So cool.
This guy.
Anyway,
No.
I won,
All right. Well, let's wrap this one up. We're at 1:30.
Why don't we? Why doesn't we ever call that girl?
What? Ruth?
Yeah.
Well, we don't want to call her tonight.
Not,
not
right
tonight.
now.
Because it would blow it.
Yeah.
We can call her right now.
I'm
and be
just
like,
saying.
How does it feel to be engaged?
Yeah.
We call it. Harry's talking to her, and the three of us just snickering in the background. I was like,
Guess what? There's a surprise.
Hope
Yeah.
your kids have fun
I
Friday.
don't want to give it away, but watch yourself Friday.
Yeah.
hey, Ruth, better keep your weekend open.
Yeah. Well, you're going to a baby shower? Watch it when you get home.
Go get the dog groomed for the in case pictures
Are
happen.
your nails done? Are you going to make sure she gets her nails done?
Yeah, they already are done.
How'd you figure that out?
Her mom is like doing that stuff.
He's got an inside.
You already got a ring size, obviously. Did you have the ring?
I had to give her a ring. Can we cut this and like
gives
just
you a
postpone a week?
Wait, hold on a second. I thought the ring wasn't until the actual wedding.
Who
I thought we
has
had
this
time.
ring?
I thought the best man bought the ring. He's always got
They
it.
got on their knees.
I was asking
Yeah.
Dustin about it, and he said to not even worry about
You're
it.
telling me like just a covenant of
why I
love
told him.
isn't enough?
I got on my knees and
I had
said,
to give her a token
will
too.
you make podcasts with me forever?
Yeah.
Really? That's your proposal?
Hey, if
Like,
in
I'm
lieu
like,
of
hey, are you okay if I like
Dip.
still do this podcast and like not spend much time at home? Cool.
in lieu of getting the
The
ring,
fans-
As
I'm
soon
like-
as she says yes, say quick question, real fast.
Yeah, real quick.
Yeah, I'll be like, hey,
Contingent
I just want to
upon.
let you know, I sacrificed a lot of episodes
Yeah.
for this to work out.
Yeah.
Yes.
I need.
It's time for
I have
you
some-
to
I have
pay up
some
a little.
makeup. Yeah, I have some makeup to do.
Harry's
on that
like,
one.
listen, I know you love me, but all the fans do as well.
Yeah. So you against all of them.
This is a PR stunt for the podcast.
yeah.
Sorry.
Get the numbers up.
Yeah, the PR stunt. Cameron had a kid specifically
That's
to up
Cam
the numbers.
also had a PR stunt.
Yeah, some people have to do something.
Yeah.
David and
Yeah,
Dustin are
Dustin's not
unwilling to
contributing.
sacrifice anything to.
He's all around.
Me and him. He's getting married. I had a kid
We're
for
the,
the
ones
podcast.
carrying this podcast
get-
with life changes.
yeah,
dude.
I mean,
you're the
people-
same person you
Yeah,
were a
you
year
just
ago.
went to the
literally.
gym.
Look at you. You haven't changed a bit since day one.
You're wearing the same outfit. You're
No, I'm wearing shorts.
He said you're the same person you were a year ago. Literally.
Hey, I bought this book for later. What about? That's fine. I'll take my
coming out
racing possums back. Guess you won't be eating those anymore.
No, we're gonna put those on our nightstand.
Hey.
Hey,
On your nightstand with Ruth? Like, no. Ruth, this is part of the. You brought the dog, I bring the
This
possum.
is like
Ruth,
when we
say
have
goodnight to the possum. Say
Yeah.
goodnight.
like when we have like two sinks. This will just be in between.
Always remember where we came from.
That's it. Yeah.
Humble beginnings.
Yes.
Remy's done a lot for us. Oh man. I don't think it's Remy. I don't know what the name is.
That's not the racist possum.
No.
The racist
another
one was
name for
different.
I think they got chewed up by Missy, and
No,
rightfully
this was
so.
The one. This was the one.
That was the white one. The other
So,
ones
yeah.
are brown.
Engaged.
Exciting times, man.
I didn't think I'd be engaged before Dustin, I'll be honest.
I didn't either. Well, I didn't know what was gonna happen.
There's still time. You could.
You have till Friday.
You have a few days.
Make an announcement.
Shoot it out.
Make an announcement.
Tune in next week.
Tune in networks. Tune in next week.
Like 2 hours later, he's like, "Yeah, I proposed to." I just like.
Why do you think took me 2 hours to get here?
I'm gonna wait till episode 53 to announce it.
Oh no, no baby showers. All right.
What? No baby showers.
What?
Ruth is gonna be at a baby shower.
You missed the joke because you're on your phone. I said, "How are you gonna propose?" He said, "Well, Ruth has a baby shower," and I said, "Whoa, it's cart before the horse, don't you think?"
I was trying to design a shaker that said pre-worship on it.
Well, shut up and eat the. That was a good hit.
All right, let's
Thought it
wrap.
on my massive
Dude,
bicep.
This is downhill, man.
Here we go.
We're sledding.
All right. Thanks, guys. A little emotional. Not really.
I cried.
Did you?
No.
Thank you so much for hanging with us for a year. We plan on keeping up the pace of one episode a week. A couple things might change. We might not be recording 2 hours every time. I do have a kid now. Harrison things will change because he's going to be betrothed to be married.
Yep.
To be hooked up.
Golden bidet in his future.
The old ball and chain.
We're gonna go oop.
Yes.
So
yes.
Harrison's going to try and make as much as he can, as many podcasts as he can. But it's been a great year, great run, and all these guys sacrifice a lot to get on the road, come here, and I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much, seriously, for doing this. It's been awesome. Been a great year. A lot of memories. I don't know I know what I did before, but we've spent a lot of time talking. So here's to you guys. Thank you. Praise the Lord Jesus Christ, and praise the King James Bible. As far as salvation, if you're not saved, you don't know where you're going to go when you die. The Bible clearly says that Jesus Christ came, he died on the cross for your sins. The Bible says, "For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life." Put your faith and trust in the finished work of Jesus on the cross. If you have any questions about that, as always, email in at calmdownitsfine@gmail.com. Like, subscribe, follow, comment. Stay tuned for next week. Calm down. It's fine.
I'm gonna take a bow.
How long is too long to hold?
Tune in on YouTube.
Never. There is no time. Don't even think about putting a time limit on that.